Good morning, Spruce Society. So my name is Kelowna Giuliano. Kelowna, it looks really difficult to say, but you can remember it. It sounds like cologne. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm so grateful to be part of this group. I think it's been a ton of fun so far. Sorry I'm popping in a little bit late. I was trying to go live from my computer and I was having some technical difficulties. So I hope you guys can see me when you pop in. Say hi, share where you're watching from, and maybe share like what you're doing this summer. If you're staying home, you're going on a road trip, you're flying somewhere, just say hi and tag a friend, because live videos are kind of weird in Facebook groups now and not everybody sees them. And I know some people were kind of waiting to pop on and I was lagging. So anyway, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to talk about some summer must-haves, and I was actually just slathering myself up with the first thing that I'm going to talk about because I was like nervous that I was lagging. So the number one summer must-have I think everybody needs to have in their purse, use every day, is Valor. And I love the Valor roll-on because it's just like super easy to use. And during summer, a lot of us are either traveling, so we're flying on planes, we're around more people, and Valor helps you to feel grounded and calm. And if you're not traveling, you might just be spending more time with your kids or your family, and sometimes that can make you feel uptight or anxious or crazy, and Valor just brings you down a notch. It's super grounding and calming, so it's actually my favorite Young Living essential oil blend, like hands down, because of that calming, grounding effect. So if, like, when I fly on an airplane, I don't know, raise your hand if you get nervous when you fly or when you hit turbulence or something like that. Oh, like, I don't know, I get so nervous when I fly. So I have to have Valor like with me so that I can apply it on my wrists, wherever I need it. Sometimes I'll just like roll it under my nose. So that is the number one summer must-have to keep you calm, whether you're traveling or going on family vacations or just around your kids more. Next is peace and calming, and kind of along the same lines, although I don't know, sometimes I reach for peace and calming when I need to calm down before I go to sleep. That's like a really good one for me and for my kids. I like the smell of it. I also actually like to rub it on my belly because it has patchouli oil in it, which is really good for digestion and calming your stomach. So if anyone doesn't like the smell of Digize, it's not the same as Digize at all. I'm not trying to say that, but it does have patchouli in it. For some reason, I like rubbing it on my belly, but I'll also rub it just like right on my wrists like this. So moving along with a couple other oils, and then I'm going to go into some other summer must-have products. I think everybody needs to have a bottle of purification on hand. And I don't have my little spray bottle right here, but what I will do, actually I have one right here. I will actually get a spray bottle like this. This has abundance and water in it. But I love sprays for using essential oils. I will put about 15 drops of whatever oil and fill the rest with water. But purification, it keeps the bugs away. Like if you are somewhere where there is bugs, you're gonna want purification because they don't like the smell of it. And I find that a spray bottle is really easy because you can spray like your clothing, you can spray around your head. Like when there's bugs, like you could rub this on, but like if you forgot a spot, they're gonna find it, right? So I like spray myself down, especially I get bit really easily by mosquitoes. So I will spray my legs. Sorry. I will spray my legs and my ankles and my feet like just really heavily with like 15 drops of purification in water. So that's a really easy way to use it. But if you like forgot your purification and you didn't put anything on and you did get bit, you can take a little drop and put it right on the bite. So it's super helpful to have around. I mean, any kind of bugs just don't like this. So get your purification, make a little spray, and have it on hand if you're going to be camping or in Hawaii or in anywhere tropical or anywhere that just might have bugs. I'm going to talk about one more oil, Digize. So oftentimes during summer, we are like out late, we're eating different foods. If you're traveling, you know, you probably like eat some extra sweets and treats. Maybe you're eating heavier food or just different food. So you just have to have DiGize. And I am going to show you how I use it. I know it's the big red bottle. It's not a Vitality oil. It looks like it's not, but it is a Vitality oil, which means we can ingest it, right? So I go like this. I got 2 drops, but I put it right under my tongue. Now, if you don't like the taste of it, you might not want to do it that way. That's just how I use it, because I seriously want quick, like when I'm not feeling well in my stomach, if I feel bloated or I ate too much like gluten or dairy or too much sweets, I want like instant relief. And sublingual is a really nice way to just really get it into your system fast. You don't have to do that though. You could get a drop, put a little bit of carrier oil if you need it, and rub it on your belly. You could also put it in a little veggie cap and put some carrier oil in there and swallow it. Like, you could rub it on the soles of your feet if you don't want it anywhere near your face, because there are reflex points on the soles of the feet for the digestive system. You don't have to memorize all the points, but just know that you have a map of the body on the soles of your feet. So if you hate the smell of DiGize, put a roller on it and just roll it on the soles of your feet, and it's still gonna help. I just prefer the under the tongue thing. Maybe that's a little crazy. Let me know if you guys do that, or if you've tried sublingual with any of the other Vitality oils. Okay, so those are the must-have oils, and I'm sticking to 10. There's 10 summer must-haves, so we've only gotten through 4. Next is lip balm. Who uses Young Living lip balm? Like, it is one of my favorite products. I mean, I keep it in my purse, I keep it at my desk, I keep it in my bathroom, I keep it in my car. Like, I have a lip balm everywhere because I hate having dry lips. And in summer, when you're in the sun more, you're outside a lot, you just need your lips to be hydrated. So I always have the lip balm with me. And if you haven't tried it, that's just like a staple. I buy the 3-pack. Around the holidays, they have like some extra fun flavors, vanilla mint. So just make sure and have those on hand. Also for kids, like a lot of times kids will get too much sun and then their lips will kind of crack and stuff like that. So I usually have, like, I give them to everybody in the family, make sure everyone's lips are nice and healthy. Okay, probably one of my very favorite summer must-haves is the sunscreen, the mineral sunscreen. Have you guys tried this yet? It's awesome. So it's really, I know that there are, when you start using Young Living oils or products, sometimes it's hard to like swap everything at once, right? You like want to use up your old cleaners, or you want to like use up your old shampoo, or so sunscreen, I feel like for some people is one of those things where they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to switch my sunscreen. It's like, I don't know, you're used to your spray or whatever kind of sunscreen you use, but I want to encourage you to try this if you haven't already, and to also share with other people, and here's why. So sunscreen is one of the most toxic things that we can put on our skin. And those spray ones, I don't know if you've ever been at the beach, like or anywhere, park, lake, river, wherever, and someone sprays it and kind of the off spray ends up like on you and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're really toxic. And so while they might be protecting your skin from sun and like doing their job there, the other effects are really detrimental to your health. So the Young Living sunscreen is not only like made with no toxic chemicals, it is also reef safe. So in Hawaii now, my family lives in Hawaii, and we have lots of friends and family that are using oils over on Maui, and some of the other islands too. But so I go to Hawaii a lot, I go to Maui a lot, and they have now banned commercial sunscreen because it is killing fish and destroying the coral reef. So there is you are not allowed to use toxic sunscreen over in Hawaii anymore. Like, they're not even gonna sell it. You won't even be able to get it. So and I think they're gonna start doing that more places, because if you think about how many thousands of tourists slather up and then go in the water, and it's just killing everything. So reef safe, mineral sunscreen. If you like, so what I've done before with this, which is kind of fun, I wanted to share a couple little hacks with these, because when I put sunscreen on my face, I don't like when it looks super white, and I surf. So I want like good coverage, and I don't really care if I'm just going surfing or whatever. If I have a little bit of white, it soaks in pretty well though. But what I've done before is I get an extra little container and I add some of the Savvy Minerals Dark One, which I'm not a dark one. So that's a little darker than what I am. But when you mix it with the sunscreen, I mix it up and then I put it on my face and it's like a tinted sunscreen. So if you want to try that, that's really fun and really easy, and just some extra minerals on your face. Super good for your skin. Okay, so that's the sunscreen. Ditch and switch your sunscreen if you haven't already. It works fantastic. And the insect repellent. I know I talked about purification, which is amazing, but if you can, there are some states where you can't get this shipped. I know, it's a little weird. I think it's California and like Idaho or something. That's another topic. But if you can get a hold of the insect repellent, this is amazing because it has all the oils in it that are actually going to help you keep mosquitoes and all the bugs away. It's kind of big, so when I travel, I put it in a dropper. And if you live in a state where you can't get this shipped to you, next time you go to a Young Living event or you're at the farm or something, buy it or have someone buy it for you. Like there's plenty of ways to get it. If you don't think, oh, I live in this state, I can't get it. You can't get it shipped to me. You can get a hold of this, and when you do, buy several and then put it in a dropper, because this is a lot easier to travel with than this giant thing. And it's just easier to use like this. So I love the insect repellent. It works super good. It is oily, so I'm not rubbing it all over my face, you know what I mean? So that's why I still prefer purification with a spray bottle when I want to protect like this area, which I don't know, mosquitoes tend to get like your ears and like those little places. So anyway, I still do purification there, but for the rest of your body, like slather up with the insect repellent. Whenever I go on surf trips or to tropics or Fiji or anywhere like that where there's like a lot of bugs, I have to really be diligent about this. Okay, I have 2 more left, actually 3, and one I don't have here because we used it up. So the other is Lavaderm. There are 2 Lavaderm sprays. There's an after sun spray, and then there's just the original Lavaderm. I don't know if you remember like exactly what it's called, but the original Lavaderm is my favorite because I love spraying it like right on my face when I've gotten too much sun, or if you are somewhere where it's just ridiculously hot, like when you have like a heat wave wherever you live, or you're traveling somewhere and you're just like not used to that kind of heat, I will put my hair up and I will just spray the back of my neck and spray my whole body down. Like when my kids were little, on those nights when like, because we don't have air conditioning, and on the nights when they just couldn't sleep, I would go in and just spray Lavaderm like all over their little bodies. And it's oftentimes after you've been in the sun too, right? Where you feel like extra hot and like, ugh. So we love the Lavaderm. My boys were on a surf trip to Mexico and I never got my Lavaderm back. So I guess they used it all up and we didn't order any more. But that is a super staple if you've gotten too much sun, and just, it helps with hydrating the skin. I even have one kiddo that gets like skin issues. And one of the things, like itchy and red and kind of rashy, and like one thing that they will go to is the Lavaderm. They'll say, Mom, where's the Lavaderm? So it's cute when your kids know like what they need and they have something that really helps. Next up is Seedlings baby wipes. No, I do not have a baby. My kids are 13 and 15, but we use these wipes for everything. They are so legit. They smell good, they feel good. We use them for like wiping off sunscreen sometimes, or after we surf or at the beach and we're all salty. We will wipe our faces off, or maybe just our upper body a little bit with these. They're great for dogs' paws. Every time after I take my dog for a walk, I wipe his paws with these. For like dirty hands in the car, for messes and spills in the car. We keep them in the car. Both of our cars, we keep them under the sinks in our bathrooms. We use them for you could use them for everything. Armpits, just taking off your makeup. Everybody in our family uses these wipes, and whenever we run out, everyone's like, where's the wipes? Because we use them for so many different things. So if you don't have those yet, I just think they're super handy, especially in summer, because you're outside a lot, you're getting dirty. I don't know, you just need to wipe off hands, feet, everything, especially for dogs. They're so great for dogs because they're really gentle. And the last thing, I have a little demo for you. So somebody mentioned the other day, I forget who it was, somebody asked like, what's a good recipe for a salt scrub? And I was like, like my favorite salt scrub. So the 10th thing on my summer must-have list is Cellulite Magic. Sorry, I turned the camera around so that everything wouldn't be backwards, but now I'm like, which way do I go? So Cellulite Magic, who has used the Cellulite Magic Massage Oil? If you were part of the lymphatic challenge a month or two ago, whenever we did the lymphatic challenge, this was one of the things we used because it is cleansing, it is detoxifying, it tones your skin, it's great for cellulite, and it's a good thing in summer because you're spending more time like showing more of your body, right? You have like shorts on, you're showing your legs, maybe you're in a bathing suit, you're just showing more body, and so you want your body to feel toned and feel hydrated and feel comfortable. So this is amazing because it is easy to use. You just rub it on, but the way I like to use it best is in a salt scrub. So I will get fine sea salt and put it in a mason jar. I usually fill it a little more full, but I was like, whatever, you get the idea. I take off the whole lid and I just pour it in. So I like demos. I like when people show me how to do stuff. And you just pour it in and you let the massage oil kind of soak down. And it's kind of fun. If you ever do this, set your phone up on time lapse. And it looks really cool on time lapse, and then you can make like a reel or a little video about it. But it takes a while for it to soak like all the way in, so I won't bore you with that. However, when it's all soaked in, you can play around with adding more salt and oil so that it's a consistency you like. And then the way you use it is when you're in your shower. This is how I use it. After I'm all clean and washed everything, I will scoop some out and I will rub it over the areas where I want to tone my skin, where I want to get rid of cellulite, where, you know, you want to feel good about yourself. So belly, thighs, wherever that is for you, but you could also use it all over. Like the oils in it, the essential oils in it are incredibly nourishing for your skin, and they're cleansing and detoxifying. So it's really good for your lymphatic system. So I will often dry brush first. That's another class, another video, and then I will do my salt scrub. And the nice thing is you rinse it off and like the salt comes off, but the oil stays on. So you kind of pat yourself dry and you're super hydrated and moisturized. It is lovely. Like it is so lovely. So here it's soaked in a little bit now. But anyway, I also use salt scrubs. This is my last thing. And I will probably do like another class about this if you think it's interesting. But I use salt not only because like, oh, it's exfoliating and it's, you know, nice and cellulite and all that stuff, but I use salt because I'm super sensitive to energy, which most people are. You might not be aware of that, but if you're like an empath or a highly sensitive person, it's very easy to take on energy from others, whether you're just reading something online or whether you're actually around people. You can take on negative energy and it can affect your health and your physical body and your emotions, but salt helps to clear negative energy away. It's one of the reasons I love the ocean. But if you don't live by the ocean and you're not swimming in the ocean, you're not able to clear your energy by going in the salt water, keep this in your shower and you will just get a scoop of it and you can rub it over your chakras or your energy centers, like your heart and your solar plexus at the base of your ribs. And again, I could do like a whole class on this. If this is interesting to you, we'll talk about energy protection in another class, but that's another reason why I like this, and cellulite is a great oil to use. So anyway, those are my 10 summer must-haves. Of course, there are other amazing products, and if there's anything you love for summer, type that in the comments. But I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned something new. I hope you have a great day, and I'm super grateful for this group. This has been a ton of fun. So if you haven't invited your friends and family yet, I hope that more people come in here so we can just feel the energy of the fun that's in this group. And there's going to be tons of giveaways at the end of the month, and I'm super excited about that. So thanks guys. Have a great summer. Talk to you later.